Good day, everybody. This is Mr. Wonderful. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another episode in our series where we're growing our profile and subsistence. So, you guys might have noticed that I lost that one health point and I lost that one stamina point. Reason being, while off camera, I ran around and I looked for obsidian and for lithium, because on the single player game, the multiplayer game that my son and myself is playing, we have noticed that with to build the solar panels or even the wind turbines, that we need those circuit boards, and the circuit boards require capacitors and semiconductors, and those semiconductors and capacitors, they require lithium and obsidian. So off camera I ran around to try and find obsidian and lithium, of which I did find. So yeah, but in doing so, the obsidian was very difficult to find. Obsidian is, what I have seen, is very close to those mountains with the snow on top of it. So obviously it's pretty cold up there. They were very difficult to find. The lithium was not too bad. I mean, they are not in the cold area. I still didn't explore an area where lithium is a lot, so it was just basically from the base about southwest, southeast-ish, and those directions. So, and what I also did was, and thanks again to a comment by one of you guys, is that looking at the mass fabricator and the recycler, yes, it is definitely cheaper to put down the recycler. So I did take out the fabricator and I put down the recycler. And what my son and we also discovered is that with the recycler, for each log that you put in, it gives you power. I think the ratio is pretty good with one log to power. You can also use the fiber plants to put in there to generate power. Yes, and the other thing, yes, also commented by one of you guys. Remember at in the video when we went out, I came here, we put the fridge down, and then I came here and then I looked at the power, and I was so happy to see that the fridge is not using any power. So I went out, I shot a wolf, I came back, I put the meat in the fridge, and I saved the game and I logged off. And when I came online and I ran around a little bit to look for the lithium and for the obsidian, I came back to the base thinking, okay, I'm hungry, so now I'm gonna have the meat in the fridge. And yeah, well, it went rotten. So I thought, but why? Mr. Wonderful, you never switched the fridge on. You never turned it on. So yeah, that's why the thing never used any power. I get that's why I said in my previous video, maybe I must become Mr. Forgetful. So that's the reason why there was no power usage, because I never switched the damn thing on. So the plan for this video is to, this is kelp, that's cool. Let me just grab this while I can see that. So the plan for this episode is to put down the electric workbench, and then also see if we can put down a refinery so that we can start refining the lithium and the lithium and the obsidian, so that we can start making those conductors and semiconductors that's required for. Don't I have a pickaxe? No, I don't. So that we can start doing that and start putting down, at least if we can only put down for now, I believe if we put down 2 solar panels for now, I believe we would be okay for power. I would really hope so, but we will only see when we actually do that. Right, so first things first, we want to put down, as I said, the first thing we need to put down is the refinery. So we need 12 of those, basically 12 of that, and 10 planks. All right. And so we said we need 12 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 12 of these. 12 of these. And I believe 10 of these, so we still need to make 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 6 of these. Then we have enough, and then we can put we'll put down the refinery here for now, and then we can fire up these 2. I think for now, yes, the power is full, so then we can put up the refinery and we can start refining the obsidian and the lithium that we have already. I might as well do this. So the plan is, no, let me just take this out because I am going to forget that, is to run a row of platforms this direction across to that side, and then we will bolt out on the one side and we will start putting down the solar panels on one side. We can leave the plants for now, because the plants we're going to do this at the moment. I think the solar panels are more important to get, because we need this thing to run constantly. And I have looked, if we put the fridge on, the power that comes in via the BCU, it says nothing. Now, it could be because we are over the BCU storage, so BCU only gives 500, so I don't know if we're under the 500, if whatever the BCU produces will be enough to support the fridge to be on all the time. And it is for that reason why I don't have the fridge on, and it is for that reason why I am chasing to try and see if we can get the at least 1 or 2 solar panels up, so that we can start generating power that goes into the power supply unit, power storage units. So that is our plan. So that's been crafted, so just wait for this to quickly cook finish, and then we can do the refinery and put in the lithium and the obsidian, so we can eat that. So didn't want to, so that's good. Right, so let's do the refinery. I took 12 nails. I guess you guys saw me taking the nails and you were shouting at me. Yay, you're in the wrong place. That's one. Right, that's better. Now we can do the refinery. And now let's see. We still have 1,000 left. Okay. Yeah. Wait for refinery, Mr. W. Don't be so hasty. I know you're excited. Just slow down a little bit, Mr. W. Rome was not built on one day, right? Right, so let's get, let me just see. I think we can, yeah, we can. So I wonder if we put both those things in here, if it will refine both. Let's take that and let's take that. One of the things also requires silicon. I must just, as soon as we've got the, okay, so it doesn't want to, so let's put that down and let's put that down, or do we put this here? Yeah, okay, so that is what it's going to refine. Okay, so turn this baby on. And I am not going to start the, maybe we, let's just leave that on. So while this is going, so we need at least 8 or say 10 of these, and we need 8 of these. I think we would be okay to make 2 of each, because does it need, I can't remember. So let's see how much we need for the electrical workbench. We just need mass. Okay, so we need to just make mass quickly. We've got enough power, and our mass is currently sitting on very little. Okay, so we have to push our mass, but we've got enough of those 12. So let's do the 12 planks along while we are waiting. 12 of that. One, two. This time, Mr. Wonderful, you are proactive, so you're actually doing the planks before the time. Good on you. Right. So while this is going, we might as well just run and grab. Good. Let's take this too. I don't have a pickaxe. Let's quickly go do a pickaxe. But I've got those planks going, so it's gonna go anyway on the back of the queue. So let's just go with the planks for now. And when those planks are done, we might be pretty close with our mass also, even if we have to put a few logs into the recycler, then so be it. And that's for that reason that I'm running around quickly now to just gather some logs that we can put into the recycler to generate some mass. Yes, we will lose some power also, but then we can just start up the 2 generators, and that will give our power back to us very quickly. I cannot wait for us to be in a position where we can be almost self-sufficient, where we can protect ourselves against the predators, and we can start shooting the stags and the deers. And I will also in the video at some point, maybe it will be here where I'm talking about it, during off camera, an aeroplane crashed, and I came very close to the crash site, and I took a screenshot of that. So I was trying to look around to see if I can actually see the pilots that they were talking about. I didn't have it in me just to go and have a peek close by and see if I can find any of those, loot anything there because of what I read. So I just left it. I didn't go closer. So yeah, call me a sissy, but at the time I already died a couple of times because of the cold and looking for the obsidian and so on. So I decided, nah, I don't want to die again. And for that reason, I decided not to go and investigate that. It looked peaceful because I couldn't see anything. I was right up in the open. I was standing on a cliff on a rock, quite high up, looking towards the crash site, which was not too far away from me. And I was expecting the pilots to see me there and then start firing on me, but nothing happened. So I was just wondering that maybe the pilots will only spawn when you get into a certain radius of the crash site, which makes it pretty dangerous, so to speak, because you can't really see that. Man, I didn't want that to happen now. So, and yes, a bear. Okay, so we can't go this way. So this way is better. Everywhere we go, there's danger around. And look at that thing. Really now? Okay, let's tease the bear. And there's a wolf. So now we've got both on our tails. And look at myself, teasing these things with my stamina so low, no shells in my gun. Now you tell me, that's brave, very brave. We just made it. Oh man, can I be so dumb? Anyway, we've got our planks. We need, where's the bench? So let's take, now even our power is, you see the reason why. It's because of this. We've got 7 of that. So let's just fire these 2 babies up and let them, we have to give them some fuel. I'll do that. Then this one on, and let's get some fuel here. Take everything. And yeah, also thank you to you guys for teaching me the shift thing, because what happened was when I thought that the shift doesn't work is I did press shift, but I clicked on the item and I moved and I held my mouse button in and I moved it to my inventory, and every single time when I do that it moves a whole lot instead of just hold down shift and right click on the item in the inventory or on the storage crate, and that will then transfer the items vice versa. So this we can also put down here, not here. So yeah, so that definitely works. I did it a few times, so you guys already would have noticed that I have been doing that, because yes, it was even painful for me to sit down and split one all the time, whereas now it is not necessary because of the whole shift thing now working out quite nicely. Now this thing despawned at the bottom here, so we have to go up there, but I believe that we have a wolf around the corner there. if my memory is not too bad. So are we going to berries? And we have some bottles, and yeah, you see, yes, a wolf. This is what we thought. Let's go here and do this. So now it's going to be very difficult also to hear when the predators are growling because of the wind and the weather and the thunder. So it's probably safer for us just to stay in the base for now, and we still need quite a bit of mass. Oh, I don't want to eat that. Let's put this in, I believe, yeah, we've got some bottles, so let's just split one in this case because we want to leave it in here, and we mix that in there. So now we've got berries. Are they the same? Yes, they're the same. Right. So that's that done. And let's put some logs in here. So the mass is 59, and let's split this in half and put in 31. Right, so one log, one mass. So the ratio is 1 to 1. And we need 150, so we still need a couple of logs. So if we get another 100 logs, then we can, so let's go and do some logging. We go do some logging, Mr. Wonderful. We need that mass. Do we have any arrows? Yes, we have. Because we need the cloth also. Bunny. Too low. Okay. Oh man. We just missed the little bunny. Now where are you, Mr. Bunny? Where are you, Mr. Bunny? There you are. Now let's see if we're gonna miss again. What? Again we missed. That's ridiculous. Nah, my aim is just... Nah, maybe it's the new year. Maybe I partied too rough last night so that I see double or something. So, by the way, this is New Year, this is New Year's Day, so to all of you guys, I really wish you all a very happy New Year, and may your New Year be prosperous, and for all of you guys, and that everything that you guys plan and everything that you guys want, that everything turns out to be absolutely amazing for you guys. Right, so let's just have a look to see. Excuse me. Yes, so that's done. We need water also, so might as well go back to base. Yeah, that's all taken. So we need some water so we can. Oh yes. We can take some. I believe we've got more than enough logs in the storage crate, so we might just take some logs out of the storage crate for now. Let me just go collect this here. There it respawned. And let's just get this. What was that? Well, that's not. I'm not gonna bother here for now. Now that was now weird, that when we came here, now I believe there's a wolf here. And we do not have any shotgun shells, so I think let's rather not. Let's just stick to what we planned for and get that bench down. we'll take some logs out of the, there should be enough power. Yeah, more than enough power. We only need 50 more mass, so we need 50 50 logs, and we can just split this in half. We've got more than enough, and we can put that down here, and let's give it to this one, and that'll give us 150 mass, which is probably not a good thing. Anyway, what do we have here? We've got 50. That's not too bad. So we've got 15 of those. We only need 2 to go, and then we can put down the lithium. So let's do the electrical bench. What? Why is that? I thought we took enough. Okay, so 12 of that, so we need still 8. What? Oh man. Right, and then we need 12 of these. I don't know what happened there. Okay, so now we've got enough, and let's do that. Now, I also wonder if one can do, because the comment was that we never need 2 workbenches. Now, the question that I have in that case, if we don't need ever 2 workbenches, the things that we would have been able to craft on the old workbench previously, would we be able to craft everything on this workbench of which we could not craft on the old one? Because I'm looking at, for instance, on the other one you can do all those the bows and the guns and all those things, of which you cannot do here, so which tells me that we still require the old workbench anyway. This thing you also can't upgrade, whereas with the other one you can, to make things better. So we've got enough pearls, so this is where we need lithium. So we need 6 lithium to make 2 capacitors, conductors, so we can only do one, at least one solar panel. So hopefully one solar panel will help for now. And of the semiconductors, if we go to semiconductors, and that's where we need the obsidian, we only need 4. We've got more than enough of that, but we do not have a lot of lithium because we only have, I think, about 8. So to make 2 of these, that's already 6, and then we can only produce 2. Here we can produce a little bit. We do have some silicon, so we need 6 silicon. How much silicon do we have? I hope that we've got enough silicon. I really hope so. I don't think we've got enough. So we need silicon also. So we need to run and get some silicon. So we need veggies, and we need food, we need drink, so we need everything. So let's just have some drink here. And well, we might just see if we can fish, because I don't think I can make any ammo. I made quite a bit of when I went out for the obsidian and for the lithium. I used quite a number of shells because of the area that I had to go to. So I don't have a whole lot of those things left that I can make ammo. In fact, I can only make 1 shotgun shell with what I have here. So we've got a bit of these of the fiber plants left, but even with that, we would not be able to make lots of that. So, so let's see if we. Holy moly, that's dark. That is pretty dark. And it's even darker because we can't see because of the rain. And this thing, let's just use 5. Let's just have some light here. So this is done. This is on. So let's put this down here. And the power is still going up. The mass was also should go up also. And how's the fuel going? So fuel is almost half. That's almost half. That's fine. And we've got a visitor right in front of our doorstep. And how much? And we only have 7 arrows, and we're gonna, if we want to kill this thing, we're gonna use at least 3 arrows, and I don't think we should. So what we need to go out for would be for silicon. So let's see. So silicon is moderate in this area here, not much here. Lithium is low here, and I think that's the fence here, right? Yes, I believe so. I believe that's the fence. So we still need to explore. No, the fence is this side. This is where the fence is, right at the back, because you run up here and then it makes that bend here, and somewhere around here that's the rock formation. So yep, right. So silicon is moderate, so we can run in this area to see if we can find some silicon in the daytime, and then we can come back and do at least one. Even if we put out for now, just we need it to be on the side of the base somewhere, so we can put down a let's just be careful before this visitor here. So we can just put down maybe just one platform this way, and put down the solar panel here, maybe facing either east or west. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Just so that we can have at least one up. I don't want to put it down here because of the wall here, so we have to put it either on this end here, or we have to put it on the other end. So that's just waiting for sun to rise, but first we need to by the way, how's the plants? I haven't looked. Oh, they're going quite well, so they are growing. They've got enough water. Let's just take what we have here for now, and let's just drop some. And here it still have some. Nice, it followed up quite nicely. Okay. Right, so let's get the fishing rod ready. No, I keep on running to the wrong place. Got the fishing rod, and hopefully with at least one of these baits we can catch a big one. It's always the big one that gets away, right? I know that one. You go fishing and then you come home and you tell everybody, oh man, I lost a big one. It's always the big one that one loses. Always the big one. So this is coming along quite nicely, so I might as well get whatever silicon we have in here, and put that also in here. I really hope that putting down one will help us the way that I think it would. That would be sad if it doesn't. I guess it all depends on the amount of sunlight that we're getting. So, in saying so, we need to do then at least a platform, foundation, sorry. And so where's the planks? Oh, we use the planks, right? Okay, so for the platform we need 5. So how many platforms are we gonna put down? 2 maybe? Let's put 2 platforms, so let's do 10 of these planks. Right, so let's do 10 of these. And what do we need more? So we need 24 and 24 nails and 4 of those. Okay, 24 nails. And 4 of these. Right, so then we can do the 2 platforms. So let's foundations. I keep on saying platforms. I don't know where I get platforms from. It's foundations, Mr. W, not platforms. Right. Come on, big one. We need a big one. Oh, that was quick. That was really quickly. No, this is a small one. No, is it? Could be a pike. I don't think it's a big one. It might be a pike. I don't think it is. Ah, so it was a small one. No, that was a quick bite. When I was off camera, I also tried to catch some fish, and believe you guys me, some of the fish, it took forever for them to bite. There I just lost the... Oh man, I pressed the wrong button. Can you believe it? So let's go and do some of this. We do require a few of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we need to do... Yeah. Stupidity rules. And while we're waiting for these things, we might as well put this on the pan, and let's have some fish. And there's our, so we can do our 2 foundations, and we can do just after this fish, we can quickly do the 2. I mean, we can catch fish after this, and then we can put down the foundations, and then we need to go and look to see if we can find... Right, so this is cooked, so we can eat that. I'll push up a little bit, so let's go and... Oh, hang on. How many can we make? So we can make 10, so let's make 10 of these. Right, let's do everything. There we go. And let's catch some fish. Did I know? I hope I... No, I didn't. Right, so let's hope we catch something and not nothing. And let's hope it's a big one. It's daytime, and it seems like during daytime it's when you wait for a little bit for them to bite. So I do hope that we don't have to wait too long for the thing to bite. Yeah, so the one thing for the wild animals, sometimes I do see that the bears are chasing that. So at least now I pressed the right button. Yeah, this is a nice big one. This is definitely a bigger one. Looking at the splash, it's definitely not a small one. What would this be? It looks like it's a salmon. Oh, a pike. Okay. So that's fine. That's good enough for now. So we can put this away. We only need. Okay, so these things are busy. So let's fill this baby up. That gives us 2, which would be okay for now because our protein is not that low. So let's just cook these 2 quickly, and while we do that, we might as well go to the foundations, and we can. Yeah. 10 planks, so we need 4 of those. We use that now, obviously, for. So we need 4 of these. 1, 2, 4 of these, right? And while we're waiting for that, we can do the 2 foundations and the second one. Right, and then we can place the 2 foundations down. We can go put that in the storage crate, and then we can run and see if we can find silicon. Our veggies are low, so we can maybe also, we've got those 2 bottles. We've got those 2 bottles where we mixed the berries in, so we can use those. I keep on coming to this crate here. So let's open both of these. That will give us some veggies, which is not too bad. Right, so that takes our veggies to halfway. We need logs. Let's take these logs and let's put the logs in here. Fill that up, and we can put. No, they don't go here. They actually go here, and let's go and put down the 2. We're going to put it down there. Let's go here and put down 1 foundation here, and then we put the next foundation down 8. We put the next foundation here. I wonder if we might just put down another. Let's do another foundation. We obviously need 4 planks, 5 planks. So let's quickly do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planks. And then we run and we see if we can find silicon. The only thing that we require now, I believe, this is all done, so I can turn this thing off so it doesn't use anymore. So silicon ore can be refined. So we need to refine the silicon. Okay. So let's do that. So we've done that. And now we can just do the 1 foundation. Okay, still waiting on the planks, right? Again, you are too hasty, Mr. W. Slow down. It's not good for your heart. It is not good for your heart. So yeah, you guys, I really hope that you guys enjoy the content. And I also am looking at editing with DaVinci Resolve 18. I looked at a couple of videos, so I might just do my next editing with DaVinci Resolve just to see if I can get better quality of video and sound of it. The little bit that I played with it, it looked like I would be able to do so. I don't know, why are you going to turn around? That's the way we want it. So now we can put down our solar panel facing, wonder if east or west, or should we face this thing to face that way? Because I really want to optimize the sun that goes onto the thing. But if we're facing it directly to the west, then what about the morning sun? And if we're facing it to the east, then what about the afternoon sun? But if we're facing it either to the north or the west, it somehow might get sun almost all the time. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? So we've got enough fuel here, so we need to go. And if we've got a neighbor again. So we need to go this way. So we need to go east. So we need to go east. And east is this way. So let's go this way and see. Now look at that. Now hopefully this thing won't go away when we get closer. No, it doesn't. At least now it didn't glitch out. So according to our map, the silicon is in this direction. As I run, I collect these things because these things we're definitely going to require a lot going forward. Let me just make sure that we do run. So not, okay, that's where we need to go. I now know where we need to go to. Is that right? Yeah. So it is not this way, but it is this way. There's a wolf. There's a wolf here. Don't want to go here. Oh man, just leave me alone. Are you still coming? Do we have... Yeah, no, it's not coming. So let's grab... There's a supply crate here. So let's pick this up. And let's pick this up, the crab up here. And then we do the dash for the cash, but in this case the cash would be silicon. Yeah, it's I'm talking about this one TV show that I used to watch, Gold Rush, where one of the guys that was just saying the dash for the cash. So yeah, in this case, as I said, it's not dash for the cash. Ooh, we don't want to go down this way. Not now. Not while we don't have any shells, shotgun shells. So we should be pretty close to, yeah, we are very close to the border where they say there's moderate silicon. Now, I figured out how to do these things. So what I do, looking specifically for nodes, because the nodes, excuse me, because the nodes you only find on rock foundation, rock formations, and so on and so on. So what I do, I go to a rock foundation, like this one for instance. We've got a wolf here, and I don't like the idea of this wolf here. No, yeah, that's growling. Hopefully it's definitely not following us, but that is not what yep, no, so he's not following. So what I do is I go and stand on top of the cliffs, like this. Okay, so down there I can see a wooden crate. But then I go onto the map and look where the cliffs are. So there's one, there's one, there's one. So I would run straight from here to this one, look on here, and then to this one. And that's how I found the obsidian and the lithium and all those others. So I run from one foundation, rock foundation, to the other. And while we have that, I don't think we would be able to get that copper there. But there's definitely that crate that we can go and pick up at the bottom there. So let's go run down there and pick up. We might be able to get to that copper there. And let's pick up the other advantage of doing it that way. You can see for miles and miles, and you can hopefully then also see if there's any predators around. Yeah, we're pretty close by here by a wolf, and it is coming this way, and yeah, it is growling. That's not what we wanted. I don't think he's following us, so let's see if we can get up here and then we need to go up to the top to see if we can find any silicon somewhere here. The wolf, however, is... And another thing that I've noticed, you can stand right here on the edge, and it looks like there's a carrot or something down there. You can stand right here on this edge here, and the predator could be at the bottom, and he will climb up that edge somehow. He would get up that edge, and it will come for you. Which I kind of think, but really? That's not really possible. How come he can get up there and we can't? We probably can. There are things that you can make later on where you can climb up the cliff edges. It looks like these things that you get when the guys when they go on Mount Everest, those axes that they hit into the ice and then they pull themselves up. So those type of things. So it looks like you can craft those things to get up those on the cliff edges. So there's a possibility that one can. So again, we are now here, so we can maybe run to the 3 down here. I also saw a crate down here. There's another crate there. So let's just pick up the crates while we are here. And let's go to the next one. I haven't seen, and we can come back for the crabs here. There's another crab tree here, so we might as well, while we are here, collect the crabs. Right, and then we can go back to the formations. And while we are here, we might as well just see if we can find any silicon on these rocks here. The obsidian is a black mineral. It is completely black. So you can see that, you can see it from a distance away because of the color. Now let's just grab this. We gotta get a few. Is that silicon or what's it? I can see something on here. It does not look like silicon. No, it's not silicon. It's iron or potassium. No, it's all that's on here. There's another supply crate. I don't see any predators around, so let's go up here. There's copper. We get everything but silicon. Copper. We need silicon. Come on, game, give us silicon. What's this? Again, it's either potassium or iron. It's iron. Now this is also not silicon, because I remember how silicon looks like, and this is not silicon. This is either, again, what's this? It's potassium. And there's copper. We find everything but what we are looking for. There's also either silicon, iron or potassium. Man, this game is rigged. It's not giving us what we're looking for. Now there's a bear, there's a wolf. We are here. We might have missed those. So let's see. I think we were on there. We don't see I don't see anything here. And I also don't see anything there, but it's not necessarily true. So let's run this way and just make sure that we didn't err. It looks like there's something on there, so hopefully it is not. If it is silicon, then we have to lure that bear away from there. And we would do it the same way. It does not look like it's silicon. No, it's not. Oh man. Yeah. The game just don't want to be friendly with us at all. It doesn't want to give us what we want. Be more loving, game. And I don't see anything up here, and there's a bear here, and I think we might be too close. No, it sounds like we're okay. So again, so let's go to the crop tree. There's also a rock formation close by that. Let's see what's on here. Nothing. Oh, there's something, but again, is what we're not looking for. Potassium. And we will probably get silicon when we don't have our pickaxe anymore. And I don't really want to leave any of these nodes alone when I see them, because we're gonna require a lot of these materials going forward, so I don't really want to not take something when I see it, simply because of the fact that, as I said, we would require a lot of these materials going forward. So hopefully we just need one node. We just need one node of silicon to give us enough silicon so that we can at least do one, we can do at least just one solar panel. So game, just one silicon. That's all we need. You don't have to give us more than just one. Come on, be with us. Be with us, game. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. And we are still in the silicon area. So we are looking straight at that one. So let's go there and see if there's anything here. I didn't see anything, but you never know. No, there's nothing here. Right, so let's go to, there's a few foundations there. Let's just go down here, and we saw something. Let's just pick this up. We saw something this direction. No, again, it's not what we are looking for. We get everything else but what we are looking for. Come on, game, and you say it's moderate in this area. Really now? Give us, there's a supply crate, so let's get that. There's also a node. Come on, let it be silicon. Come on, let it be silicon. But come on, game, let it be silicon. Give us silicon. That would be great. That would be, no, zinc. The game is definitely not favoring us at the moment. And we are still, no, we are out. So silicon is more that side. So we are on the wrong side of the fence, so to speak. We need to go back this direction. It's too far. This direction. No, we need to go north. I keep on forgetting just to look at the... So we need to go... Ooh, I need to jump off here. We need to go this direction. And now... I believe we were here already. But sometimes with the crates, when you're leaving an area and you go back on the same line, man. No. Really now? Is this thing still following us? Hopefully not. Somehow, yes it is. Yes. And I saw nodes here. I'm pretty sure I saw some nodes here. I did, but again, it is something that we don't want. It is iron or potassium. Game, that's not what we need right now. We just need one node of silicon. We don't need more than that for now, game. So give it to up. There's a bear. And yes, silicon. This is what we are looking for. We've got the silicon. This is what we need. And now What's that? Oh, okay. And now, where's the base? Where's the base, Mr. Wonderful? You need to turn west. So we need to go about west. Ah, there's the base. Okay. Do we want to go down that way? No, we don't. Do we want to go down this way? Yes, we do. And hopefully, I don't see any. We want to go to the base as quick and straight as possible, because nighttime is fast approaching, and we've got the silicon that we require, which is good. Okay, we can move around this one here. Just one growl, and I believe he's not following us. I really hope not. And I don't... Yeah, it's not coming. Let's take this. What? So we are okay-ish for food. I'm just glad that we did find some silicon, so now we can put that in the refinery, and at last we are almost in a position to do our first solar panel. But now again, I really hope that, because I now looked at only one circuit for the solar panel, and that would now be a sad story if the solar panel requires two circuit boards. Now that would throw a spanner in the works for us. That would definitely throw a spanner in the works for us. So hopefully not. So that thing stopped growling, so I don't think it's following us anymore. Let's make some light, and I hope that our stove is still going. I believe it will be. Yes, it looks like it is. Yeah. Oh man, right by our doorstep. I run out of stamina. Right, we just made it in time. Right, so let's keep that, and let's go here, and let's give it silicon. We only got 3, but that's fine. Now let's go and inspect and see what we really require. It would be a sad story if we go to the... It's not here, Mr. W. It's here. That would be a very... Okay. Bomber. We need 3 of these. Right. Now that... Oh man. So we need 3 of these. So everything that we need, so we need to multiply by 3. So we need 6 of these. And we need 6 of these. Which then means... How much did we say? 6. 6 of these, right? So then it means that means so we need 12 of this. Man, I don't think we're gonna have enough. Okay, yeah, so that's a bummer. That we've got enough of that, but we definitely need more lithium. We definitely need more silicon. So let's just refine this and craft what we can craft. and then we'll see what we have left. Yeah, it's sad, unfortunately, but that's how it goes. If the game was easy, yeah, we would have been there wouldn't have been any challenge. The game is not easy. We said that from the get-go, and with this new updates, it just made it more difficult. Um, because in the past, if you guys can remember correctly, you could have just crafted um, the circuit boards. It didn't require any components. Yeah, and now it's different. We can turn this thing off, not using any electricity, and then we can put all these things back in here. It is very sad. Now we've got enough. Let me just switch that to there. This we definitely don't have enough of. This we have enough of, but the silicon and the lithium, we don't. And I believe, let's just do the conductors we need. So we said we need 3 of these, right? So 3 of these need 6 of these, right? 6 of these. So 6 times 3, you see, 18 lithium. 18 lithium, and we are not even close. We are not even close. We only have 8. So, yeah, that is the sad story. We just have to bite the bullet and keep on running around. So what I will do offline, obviously, is to run around and just keep on finding the materials that we require, because it's a very repetitive thing, having you guys watch me running around just here we go, aeroplane. So let's see if we can actually see the aeroplane. We should be able to. I can hear it. There it goes. There, let me switch this thing off. So there you can see the aeroplane going. And as I said, I came across when I was off camera where the aeroplane actually crashed. But I don't know if this one is going to crash. It would be great if these aeroplanes can drop us some loot. That would be awesome, instead of us having to go to the crash site. So yeah, so the crash site was, if I remember, no, I think the crash site was here somewhere. Must have been somewhere here. The crash site was somewhere around this area here, because I had to come here for the obsidian. So I think the crash site was more or less here, if I remember correctly. Right, so yes, we saw that. That was a little bit of excitement. Or not. Right, let's put all these things back into the crate. Thankfully, that doesn't go here, that doesn't go here. And let's go put this back into this crate here. And yeah, well, then we just have to run out and find some more loot. So what I was saying is to go off camera and just keep on running and finding the materials that we require to build. I might just record that should something interesting happens, like the aeroplane that crashed while I was off camera, then at least I can add those footage into the episode. So yeah, I will record that as well, and yeah, the moments uh, where something happens, yeah, that will be captured, and then I will share that with you guys as well. So yeah, with this kind of bad news of that we require a lot more of the materials, this is where we're gonna then end the episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this and us suffering and running around and looking for stuff, and yeah, running into danger, having to turn around. That's all part of the game. That's all part of the fun. And I hope you guys enjoy the content, and please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys. See you next time.